Hello and welcome to episode
3
of the Bad Friends Club podcast.
Sponsored by one and only Cheeky Zebra.
Do you want to plug anything?
I don't have anything to plug.
Dylan's too successful that he doesn't even need to plug anything.
No, I'm too rich at the moment.
You stop!
I'm not.
Guys,
No, I'm not.
say,
That's a whole
wait, you're not actually rich, do you know why? Because it's fucking freezing.
No, it's still cold in here. But
Every time I ask Dylan to put the electricity on, he keeps saying, what do you keep saying? What do you keep calling it? You keep calling it...
Cosy lives.
I'm like, can we be warm?
We're going through a Cosy Lives crisis right now.
Anyway, this is our Valentine's Day special. Also, guys, we realised that in the last few episodes, we're not very good at segues. So we're going to, try and get better at them. But Dylan keeps calling them segways. And
Segway.
I can't fucking go.
I thought when you said segways, the things you stand on that you go like...
Yeah, I can't cope. Okay, we're just going to move on.
I thought that was quite good.
No, I don't think So it's our Valentine's Day episode. So we've got things to discuss. What are they? Can you make some small talk while I figure it out, please?
Yeah, so I want to know...
On the notes, Dylan, on the notes it just says, sad for Sasha because she has no boyfriend. For fuck's sake. That can't be in the notes.
So why don't we talk about the current situation in the dilemma that you're in with your secret, not so secret partner, who's not your partner, but kind of is when you feel like it.
I hate you.
Who's also going to be your husband, but probably isn't going to be your husband at the same time.
Okay, so...
Your relationship with this guy is going to be the longest fucking CV of, it's like a CV. It's literally like...
Okay, so I'm single. That's the end of the story. Okay, thanks.
If you're happy, I'm happy.
Of course I'm not happy.
Oh.
I don't want to be single.
No, we will mourn.
He's the love of my life. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're moving on. It's fine.
Fucking
Do you know that I went to Asda with Nanny? And there were Valentine's Day cards, and I was like, oh, let's go look at the competition. And there was this whole section on, it was just husband cards. You know those really, flowery ones? Do you know what she said to me? She goes, why are you looking at this? You're never going to have one. I was like, what?
You know, because at the card section, there's always a Krispy Kreme donut section afterwards. Did you just, flow yourself to get yourself a glazed hole instead? I was just like, this would do me for today.
That was actually really traumatic
That
for me.
wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, great. So let me go back through these notes that are actually really upsetting. Oh, okay. What we wanted to talk about? What was the most romantic gift that you've ever had?
The most romantic gift that I've received.
Or given? I'll be honest, I just don't think you're a romantic person. The idea of thinking of you romantic makes me feel a bit poorly, so maybe that's why. But I just don't think that you have that. You just give off very, I hate you energy. So I just imagine that you wouldn't be very nice.
That's actually really...
True.
The most romantic thing I've been given... I remember one day one of my followers messaging me, and she was just like, are you at work today? I was like, yeah, I am. Every day. Why? She was like, I'm sending a kebab to your shop for a Valentine's Day gift. So I was just like, a kebab?
Why?
It was lunchtime. So I don't really want to eat a heavy kebab at lunchtime.
Why are you being rude? That's the most romantic. If anyone got me a kebab, how happy would I be? That's
you would be really happy. No, I was thankful.
But I'm confused. Had you ever said I like kebabs?
No.
Because isn't your turtle? What's your thing?
My toy toys is called kebab.
That's a bit fucked up.
No,
buy you a kebab on your
toy toys is a vegetarian. When I got kebab, my toy toys, I got her the day I started Ratchet, so 10 years ago. And I loved kebab then.
Right.
So maybe it was a thing. Maybe it was a thing like yours is a thing. And then I just got a kebab sent to me.
That's cute. So what romantic thing have you done?
Proposed.
Wait, what? Wait, are we keeping that in?
We can just go on to the next segue.
Year 6.
Yeah.
That's when I had the most male attention of my life. 3 boys fancied me. I'm just
Tell
saying.
me why.
What do you mean why?
No, not in that way. I mean, what did you do? Was your tits out every day?
I was 12, you fucking pedo.
Sorry.
No, obviously not. Although, when I was at school, I did this thing where my hair used to be really slicked back and I had these really, these side bits, these side fringy bits. I just had that exposed. And my hair
Dua Lipa kind of vibe.
Sure. My hair was thick and I had these bits and I used to put Vaseline on there. I don't know why.
When you messaged me saying you put Vaseline on your side lips, she said... She sent me a WhatsApp saying, guys, segment idea, Vaseline on my lips. And I'm like, Sasha, why are you telling us you put Vaseline on these lips?
Can you just move
or
on?
your below lips?
I'm trying to tell you about my childhood life. So anyway, it was Valentine's Day, and people obviously... I had 3 Valentine's Day gifts. And one of them, this guy brought me this really nice gold bracelet. And it was really lovely, and gave it to me. But then it turns out he stole it from his mum. And his mum rang in.
And is it Indian?
Yeah.
Indian gold is expensive too.
So he stole it from his mum, and then I had to give it back. And now he's married to one of my friends.
Oh, that's actually a good love kind of circle. I remember there was a girl in secondary school that I was like my first secondary school, like, what do they call it? Crush. So she was ill. Like, she went to hospital ill. And it was Valentine's Day at school. And at our school, she never came to school. And she lived opposite the school. So at lunch, she would go home. She would never have lunch at school.
Wait, what? Oh, wait, just because she didn't
Anyway, she was home, was ill. And then I went to Poundland, like, that weekend before school started on the Monday.
Were you boyfriend, girlfriend?
We weren't, nah.
You just, like, had a little crush?
We just liked each other.
Okay.
And, like, we would sit in history class and, like, we wouldn't hold hands, but, you know, like, just...
just a little bit of physical contact.
Physical contact. So I was like, we're kind of getting married. So anyway, she went into hospital, so I brought her, like, a blood drip.
Sorry, what?
It was an edible blood drip. So it was like a blood drip
so you've been fucked
that you
since
could
young.
drink.
Did you know she was in hospital?
Yeah.
So you thought it would be funny to give her a blood drip?
I thought it would be funny.
Did she find it funny?
I had like £3 to spend in Poundland. So my budget was not that high, but it was a funny gift. She thought it was funny.
Did she find it funny?
She thought it was really funny.
Did your school do anything for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, we did. So in school, you go to reception and they sold roses for £3.
What? What kind of mean girl school is this? How?
No, the school now is in an academy.
What does that mean? Is that
It's
good?
like the lowest of low.
Oh.
So basically, you go to reception and you say, hey, can I send a rose to, for example, Sasha in form 7F?
That seems like a very likely situation.
And they'll be like, okay, what message do you want on there?
Shut
so you tell them the message you want, give them £3, and then during the day, some year 11s would go around to every single form with roses that somebody would have given to somebody anonymously in class.
Right. That's not normal, by the way. That is not normal.
And one year I got 4.
No, you didn't.
But I'm pretty sure they may have been for my sisters. To make me feel like I was loved. Yeah, true. Maybe
but basically, I think I just peaked when I was 12 years old, and my love life has gone downhill since then.
I think once you reach rock bottom, Sash,
The only way is up.
the only way is up.
I don't think that's true.
Did
I tell you that I asked Nanny for an arranged marriage?
Is it?
I was like
that
half
deep?
joking. I was like, Nanny, like I can't cope anymore. Like, do
She'll
you want to just
have
arrange me? Do you know what she said?
Men on a boat to your front door by next week.
Do you know what she said? She said it's not fair on them. It's like,
Yeah,
are
not
you
you.
well?
On
She
them.
was like,
I can't imagine you getting married to a freshie.
no, not all arranged marriages are freshies. You get like arranged marriage where it's like young, modern.
Oh,
brown
I
man.
thought you meant from India.
Why did you think that?
I think they're the only kind that would deal with you.
That's actually the most disrespectful thing.
I think it would be fine.
No, do you know at this point, if anyone out there wants to arrange marriage me,
They could make you a good curry or something.
I don't even like curry.
Speaking of like people doing things for you, do you have a love language?
Switch.
What's your love language?
I don't understand the question.
Like, if you was in a relationship, which is probably going to be never,
Get out. Can you just get out?
what would you like them to do for you to make you feel like you're loved by them?
Just love me.
Like, I can give you examples.
okay.
One's like physical touch.
I love that.
One's acts of service.
Love that.
One's gifts.
Can I have all of them?
Is there any more?
There's like, I don't know.
What do you mean there's like, you don't even know what the fuck
I'm just making
love
it up
language
now.
is?
No, I don't know. I just want them to like, just like be nice to me. That's standard
You just want to feel like
I just want them to
you're
have
loved.
I just want them to love me and like buy me kebab and tell me everything's gonna be okay.
Oh,
I need help in it.
Yeah, I think you do.
Fine. What's your love language, freak?
Mine's like acts of service, I think.
Do you know what? That doesn't surprise me. You know,
Somebody
Joy-
making me a coffee in the morning is like the best thing.
Cute.
I don't like gifts. Like, I'm good at giving gifts.
Do you
but
get awkward
I
when you get
don't
them?
like receiving gifts.
Why?
don't know. It just like
Does it make you feel
I
uncomfortable?
don't want anything.
Oh, sorry, because you've got everything.
No, I haven't got everything. I would like a G-Wagon. I don't
For
have that.
fuck's sake.
I'm manifesting that for this year. A G-Wagon.
You can't be like, cosy life crisis. Guys, I want a G-Wagon.
No, it is because but I'm gonna get it on finance, and then I'm just gonna not eat or live for the foreseeable until I can pay it off.
Love that for you. Okay, so we've got to do a segue now. The next thing I've got on the notes is, we've got dream date, like what's your dream date? And then it says, Dhillan to ask Sasha why she thinks it's okay to cheat.
Let's start. Firstly, let's start.
Context.
Let's start.
That needs
small,
a lot of context. Okay.
And let's start with dream date. Say that. But
Can you stop?
let me try and be a bit more like sensitive to your situation.
You've
so
never been
I'm
sensitive
gonna
to
say
that.
your dream date is like actually going on a date.
So what, just being able to leave the house
Just
is
going
the
on a
standard?
date.
Thanks.
No, I feel like you're somebody who
I'm quite chill in it.
you are really chill, and I feel like you can switch though. So like, as in, you would want a chill date, but then you're gonna be like, let's just go clubbing, and let's just be a mess, and let's just stay up
So you know,
all
with my
night.
like secret boyfriend that I'm not allowed to talk about. You know, on our first, my ex secret boyfriend, whatever. You know, on our first date, it was our first like sleepover date, and we were in a really nice hotel in Birmingham. I went out for a really nice dinner, and then I was like, we decided just to go like a little night out by ourselves.
Oh,
and then,
see, that's
so we went out.
fun.
No, that was really fun. We got back to the hotel, I threw up everywhere, and then he had to go get me a double cheeseburger.
I love how
And then I was like,
you
he's the
threw
one.
up, and he was just like, can you go get me a Big Mac, please?
And then he just went.
By the time I finished throwing
I didn't
up,
want him
a
to know
Big
I
Mac.
threw up, so I was like, you just go. And then I was just like throwing up, and then when he came back, I was trying to be like all cute, like, hi.
Oh, that was actually quite funny.
That was adorable.
I do have a similar story with the girl that I'm.
Guys, I don't know if you've noticed,
Let me just-
but Dylan's the most awkward person I've ever met about this. Like, you're in a relationship.
We
What?
went to. Where did we go?
Okay, hurry up.
This thing happened too. So we had tequila shots, and then she sat down at the bar with me, and she threw up on the table. The security guard was right
That's
behind her.
disgusting.
She had sick all down her dress, and I was just like, just stand up and walk to the toilet. Don't make a scene. So she swallowed her sick, half of her sick, walked to the toilet. Then she comes out, she's like, Dhillan, do I smell of sick? Literally her whole sleeve. I was like, I think we have to go home now. I need to tell you this story because it's really funny. We got home and her mum and dad was in, so it was in separate beds. We're not allowed to share a room. In Indian mentality.
Hashtag Indian
So she's
life.
upstairs walking around, and I can hear her walking around, and I just put her into bed. I was downstairs, and then she threw up on her floor and on her bed. So she comes downstairs, completely just takes out the Wi-Fi box because she doesn't want her dad to see on the Ring camera outside that she chucked all of her bedclothes in the bin
Oh my
because she
God.
threw up. So I go upstairs, change her bed sheets, like get her back into
Why
bed
is
and
it
everything.
cute?
Like, see, I am nice. And then I just remember the morning I went to go and see her, brought her coffee upstairs, and her room
Oh,
smelt like
this is
shit.
gross.
Kill me.
I hope she does
Well,
kill
I'm not
you.
mentioning her name, so it's fine.
I mean,
My whole family will know.
I like you just outed her. Doesn't her mum watch this podcast?
My...
Dylan's future mother-in-law is our biggest fan, and we
She's
shout
like the
out to
first
you.
subscriber
She's our first subscriber.
on YouTube.
So yeah, so well done. You've just ruined this great Valentine's Day is going to go well for you when you go home today. Because you've
Divorce.
Divorce. Do you know what? I do love an Asian that divorces though, because obviously my parents are divorced. But don't you think that's low-key why I have a better life? So if you're Indian, I would recommend a divorce. I just think
Sash.
it makes life a lot more fun.
No, let's just go back a little bit to the point where why do you think it's okay to cheat?
No, wait.
You can't just let that slide.
Okay, wait. Can I just stop? Because I haven't cheated. No one's cheated. That's not what I mean. I just think, like, generally, if you're marrying someone and you have a kid, because a few of my friends have got kids now, do you know what it's like? It's hell. So if you go with, like, a kid and you've got a kid and you go, like, say you've got a kid from the start for, like, 10 years and then you have another kid, you basically going through war with this person. Like, if you've gone through war together and one of you has, like, a cheeky little one night stand with like Janice from accounts, who is your work wife, that's just gonna happen, innit? Because you've been through what, like, you want to kill each other.
But
so one of you just has a cheeky thing. Like, it's gonna happen. Maybe it happens. Maybe you move on.
I know that I'm usually this person when it comes to having conversations, but let me just tell in this camera here or here, whoever's watching or listening to this at home.
I'm just being practical.
Don't
no, I'm not
cheat.
saying cheat.
Oh no, you're saying it's okay.
No,
to
I'm
cheat.
just saying, like, in like a 50-year marriage, and like say like the love of your life just slips
If
up.
you love someone that much, you would never think. You wouldn't even think about doing
like,
it.
Obviously, you could poison them and stuff, and like you wouldn't let it go, and you wouldn't be chill about it.
I'd rather poison them than cheat on them.
I'm just saying it might happen. Like, it's 50 years of life. Like, come on, you're just gonna have one cheeky night with Janet. Fine.
What if that one cheeking out with
Maybe
Janet?
you're just happy because you didn't want to sleep with her either. You're glad like someone else has slept with him, for God's sake. Now you don't have to. You can have a break.
Are you okay?
I'm just saying.
Oh, wait.
Well,
Are you? This has happened to her, innit?
no, but I'm going to.
This is why she's with fucking nobody. Because she's the girl that you're with, guys. She's the one that they're cheating on her with. Sasha's fucked your man.
No, I'm just being. Like, guys, everyone in the room is just looking at me like, what is this girl talking about?
Because you got really heated just there.
No,
like,
but
you
I just think
I've
that's
never
true.
seen you so
I feel
like.
quite passionately about it.
So okay, let me talk. So before you say anything, you're saying that it's okay.
No, I'm not saying it's ideal. I'm not saying like.
You
10
know,
points.
you can't get back on your 10 points.
I'm not saying like well done.
It's not Connect 4,
I'm not
Sasha.
saying, like,
It's a fucking marriage.
This is why, you know what, people who are not married probably shouldn't talk about marriage, and I'll be quiet now.
No, it's fine. You can have your opinion because I know there's people like I'm friends with married couples who have cheated.
Oh God.
And they
No,
like,
Dhillan, you're getting a bit messy now. You're like out of
I'm not going to mention my friend's name. I mean, I don't have many. I lied. They're not my friends. They're
gonna
people
say,
I know. You are my
I
only
was
friend.
Like, I'm not married. And
You and
cheating.
Adam, and Caitlin, producer Caitlin. I've got to say that because she sat on the floor. But
Okay. Anyway, what you don't agree with my?
I don't agree with.
No, I'm just
cheating.
saying. Imagine you've got 3. No, I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm just saying. Don't you think at some point it's going to happen? If you've been through that much life with somebody, not that it's going to, but if it does, you could get past it. I'm just saying.
You probably
in certain
could. No, I
situations,
understand what
could
you're
get
saying. You
past
can
it,
probably get past it,
but
but
maybe not.
I feel like you shouldn't even get to that scenario or situation.
Okay, so I prepared a Snog, marry, avoid for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Would you rather? Oh no, right. Katie Hopkins, Snog. No, I'm doing this wrong. Snog, marry, avoid. Katie Hopkins, Carol Baskin. Remember her? Throwback.
Oh yeah.
Or Preeti Patel.
Are we related to Preeti Patel? She
We're-
sounds Indian.
Can you stop saying we? We're not related, number one. She might be part of your family. She's not part of mine. No, you're not related to her.
Who is she?
I can't be asked. I actually can't be asked. What do you
Here, Prime Minister.
She's not the Prime Minister. She's the
Member of
MP.
Parliament.
She's like the Asian woman who's like, you know, from Harry Potter, Professor Umbridge.
I don't watch Harry Potter.
She's just evil and brown
Even though I've
and
just done a
tight.
collection Harry Potter.
Can you stop?
I've just done a collection Harry Potter and now I don't know.
Okay,
Carry on.
just forget her then.
Okay,
I'll show you, but she's kind of hot though. She's like mentally fucked and evil, but she's kind of hot.
Okay, I would...
Snog, marry, avoid. Also,
avoid Katie Hopkins.
yeah,
Is
because
there
she'd
an
want to
option
avoid you.
murder?
No, there isn't. It's just snog, marry, avoid.
What about stabbing the throat?
Okay, I'm done. I'm done with
I
this
would
segment with you. I'm
avoid
done.
Katie Hopkins.
Oh, did you know that Carol Baskin didn't actually kill her husband? Turns out they found him.
I feel like that's going to be a part 2 with your life.
What?
You didn't kill the person that you actually...
Guys, oh God. Right, stop. One day I'm going to get married to my ex-boyfriend. Everything's going to be good, so let's just shh.
And then you're going to probably cheat on him afterwards. And be like, but it's okay.
Now, can you ask me the snog, marry, and avoid that you've got for me, please?
Snog My Ride, Piers Morgan,
Yeah.
Donald Trump,
Yeah.
and who was the other one that I put down?
You put Andrew Tate, for fuck's sake.
Andrew Tate.
Okay, well, let's just kill Andrew Tate.
I know,
Don't
she would probably
cancel.
want to go with Andrew Tate because you're both at the same level of toxic.
Shut up. Right. Andrew Tate's gone.
You-
I've got a confession to make. This is really disgusting. But I really have a secret crush on, like, fat, gross men. Not like, it's not in real life. Like, the guys I date aren't like that. But, like, my secret fantasy is, like, I'd like to have sex with Rick Ross. That's just my thing. No. Okay. No. Okay. Everyone's gone really quiet. So, I'm going to move on. And I'm just going to...
You guys would be belly bouncing though, like... Not
Don't fat shame
you.
me.
No, not you. Like, he would be like, you know the sumo
No, but it would
suits
just be
you
like,
wear?
wouldn't it be quite bouncy? Do you know what I mean?
This is not a kid's
It would just
bouncy
be
kiss,
quite
Sasha.
fun. I just think it would be quite fun. Don't kink shame me. I told you my secret one. Leave me alone. You're supposed to be a supportive.
Rick Ross wasn't even... Oh, so you're basically saying you would rather
So I
get
was
with
like,
Donald Trump
I
because
would-
he's the bouncy one out of all of those
That was
three.
kind of where I was going. I
Oh.
honestly picked Donald Trump up. I know I need mental help, but you said it was a safe space. So I was
At least
being
you'd have
safe.
like a nice suite at the Trump Towers to bounce on.
I feel like he
with.
wouldn't let you. I feel like he was the kind of guy that you'd have sex with him and he'd be like, go home, and he wouldn't even pay for your taxi. Like, really, like, unclassy, like, to send you home. Don't you think?
I don't want to have this thought in my head no more. I want to go home now. I'm mentally scarred.
I've already decided this podcast will ruin my life. Right, next, we have a new segment. Can we do like a segment, like hand gesture? Ready? Segment! So, producer Caitlin, who has a mic now. Hello. So, you have provided some, because it's Valentine's Day, so she's found some like hot problem, agony aunt situations from Reddit. And we're going to, obviously, with our extensive relationship knowledge, we're going to advise. So if you read them out, we haven't heard them before, so if they're boring and shit, I'm really sorry.
And also...
Well, they might be.
Don't actually take relationship advice off Sasha anyway. Me, I think I'm quite understandable.
I'm just going through some stuff. I'm a bit heartbroken, okay? That's why. It's fine.
I would love to just be in your head for 10 minutes. I don't think I could handle more than 10 minutes.
Do not. Right, we're just waiting on producer Caitlin to read out our first Reddit.
You ready?
Yes.
Oh, is it long?
I said not. No, it's Roby.
Boyfriend met a girl off a dating app, says they only kiss and it is extremely apologetic. How do I move past this?
You don't.
What does that mean? So they kissed and now they're sorry?
So so her boyfriend went on a date, kissed a girl from a random dating app, and has said he was really sorry and wants to move on. He goes in the bin.
So they're dating, he kissed somebody else, and why did he tell her?
Yeah, that's a really good point. No, because now it sounds like with this whole podcast is just advocating cheating.
No, I'm not advocating cheating, but if they were seeing each other, like, beginning...
I don't feel like we have enough context. Is that all you've got? Like, they haven't given us any more information? I'm saying they cared. They keep talking.
Are these our followers?
No, this on Reddit. Because we didn't want to actually give people we care about advice, because we'd be shit. Right.
Caitlin, instead of that, why don't we talk about Caitlin's
Texting and
itch?
FaceTiming another girl.
Okay, no, it's alright. We've moved on. Is there another one? We've decided that guy can get in the bin.
Right, Caitlin, just tell us about your
No, we're
issues instead, please.
Okay, actually, yeah, find another one. We'll try one more. But then Caitlin came in today and she was bitching about her husband, who's now just become.
Caitlin only got married 2 weeks ago, by the way.
Can we just say congratulations? Oh, come on, congratulations.
Congrats to Caitlin.
Producer Caitlin's married. Woo! But producer Caitlin came in today like, I'm really pissed off at Mike. Mike's her husband. Sorry, Mike.
Caitlin's been making it clap for Mike. Let me just tell you that.
Oh my God, can be quiet. But anyway, in fact, Caitlin, I'm done with the Reddit. Can we discuss your personal life? Because, can we do this? She said it was okay before we start this. Yeah, is Mike going to be alright with it? Because Mike's low-key scarier than you. Like, I'd rather, Mike be okay with it.
Mike.
Fine.
With Caitlin...
She's scary.
But Caitlin's also my assistant. Can I just put that in there?
You know what, guys? If you ever see Caitlin, on social media, can you give her love? Because can you imagine how horrendous of an experience it is to work for Dhillan and be his assistant?
Caitlin, tell the truth. I'll still pay you, but what what is it like working with me?
Okay. The best she had was okay.
How is this bitch gonna say unless you message me at 1 o'clock in the morning when she is always the one who messages me at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, okay, you know.
Even though he was like, oh, I'm going to bed now, good night. Okay. Literally the next second he's like, oh yeah, by the way, can you do this?
That's outrageous.
I'm going to bed now.
Okay, can we just, let's move on to Caitlin's love life. So, Caitlin, can I try and tell the story and then you tell me if I tell it wrong, right? So I saw Caitlin, we're getting the train up here today, and I was like, how's stuff? How's married life? She's like, well, I'm pissed off at Mike. I was like, oh, juice, tell me. And then she was basically, then I was like getting really excited for some dramatic thing. She goes, basically, he went out last night to a party, and that's fine, because I didn't want to go. I was like, cool. And she was like, he said that he would be back at about 11, because Caitlin's staying away tonight to do the podcast. So she's like, I just wanted to see him before he goes. And she goes, he didn't come back at 11. And I was like, he came at 3 in the morning, and I'm like, okay. And I'm waiting for the problem.
That is the problem.
And she's like, I don't understand.
Caitlin.
No, am I wrong? Because of
I feel like you would have said to her, Caitlin, just go cheat on him.
No, that's not what I said. I don't think cheating's good. Why is this now a thing?
No, Caitlin.
So basically, Caitlin, why were you upset? You were upset because he said he was going to come at him at 11 and he didn't.
Yeah.
And then you
So
didn't get to hang...
Don't say time to me then. Don't say I'm going to be home by this time and not be...
Was there any communication from the beginning to start? Well, that's also yourself to blame. You should have texted him saying,
I did. I rang him.
Oh, and then what? What?
He didn't answer, and then he rang me back like an hour later, which is like, what were you doing in that hour?
I mean, he's at a party having fun. Can we all chill out?
Yeah, but I'm his wife now.
Oh, shit, yeah. That's true.
she's making
a wife
it,
now.
She's making it clap for
But
Mike.
also, then Mike this morning had the audacity to try and give her a hug and stuff before she went on a kiss. How dare he try and kiss his wife? Outrageous.
He knows I'm pissed off at him. Sasha rang me this morning, was talking, and he went to give me a cuddle, and I went, don't cuddle me, I'm pissed off at you. And he was like, oh.
You two,
So this
you
is so
two
stupid
are a
because-
match made in heaven.
So now Caitlin's gone away being pissed off at him when they could have just made up and she'd not be angry.
How can I just ask you a question? Anybody in this room can answer me. Tell me the truth. How do you have the time to carry unnecessary stress on your shoulders? Having just living life already makes me want to sometimes.
Can I
die.
just say, can everyone in this room put their hands up if 80% of their stress is caused by Dhillan Bardwaj? Everyone in the room has put their hands up.
Caitlin's put 2 hands up.
Caitlin put it.
I'm not paying you now. So
Yeah, also, when you piss him off, he threatens to take away your income.
Yeah.
You wonder why people don't like you.
fuck off. Anyway, fuck all of you. I'm just saying. Sometimes you just need to just get over yourselves.
Yeah.
There's one thing that I learned. Are you
I meant you.
get over me?
No, you need to just
Get
carry
over
on.
myself.
Please carry on.
No, what I'm basically saying is that one thing that I learned off a TV show called Schitt's Creek.
This is amazing. Go
So
on.
David goes on his driving test.
Yes.
And his sister Alexis is trying to comfort him to be don't be nervous.
By the way, we do some really good Schitt's Creek Valentine's Day cards. Carry on.
We do. You do. And then one thing, because he's really anxious and scared about this test, one thing that she says to him, which I tell everybody now in this day and age, I don't know what to say, but this
Carry
time,
on, move on.
She goes, nobody cares. Next time you do something, just realise, no one cares.
This makes
Caitlin,
so much more sense now.
No one cares
Because, before...
about your problem with
Wait.
Mike. Megan, no one
Hang
cares.
on, stop.
I'm not saying anything about Megan.
Guys,
We need Megan, so I can't say anything nasty
Megan's
about her.
our film woman. Do you know what, Dylan?
Sash, no one cares about you.
How is that
thinking it's
helping
okay
me?
to cheat.
No, I understand, but you just telling me no one cares hasn't made me feel better at all.
Oh,
How is
maybe
it supposed to make me feel better?
Something you need to work on.
What?
But anyway.
Oh, do you mean you shouldn't care because nobody else cares? Is that what you're trying to
Yes.
say? You're doing that thing where you're doing a really bad job of explaining.
I'm dyslexic.
No, this is not what's happening.
Anyway, on to the next.
So we did
Thing.
a thing on our socials where we asked people what the worst. I say we, producer Caitlin did it. I'm going to start giving you more credit. So producer Caitlin, you do deserve it. Can I just say that there would be no podcast without producer Caitlin? So the question you asked,
Megan.
or Megan,
Help me.
everyone. All right, fine. Everyone but us basically adds value. That's just the truth. So basically, the question was, what was the worst and best Valentine's Day gifts we've ever received? We've got some answers.
Okay, do you want to read some? I'll read some.
Some of these are savage, apparently. Oh my God! Someone said that. Oh
Is
my,
this from our page?
hang on, yeah, this is real. So somebody said that their partner said, "I don't know what to get you, so I got you my ex's favorites."
One, he got me some chocolates and flowers, fair enough, then said, I don't know what to get you, so I got my ex's favourites.
Oh, now I don't think it's as bad. It's still bad, but it's not as bad. He tried.
This one's worse.
Go on.
Crotchless lingerie
There we go.
in a size 14 to 16. I'm a size 6.
No, that's outrageous.
Together-
That's outrageous.
Together for, did I say 8? 8
Together
years.
for 8 years. Took me another 8 years to divorce him. You know what? Shout out to you for divorcing him.
Are we allowed
Let's-
to say names?
No, let's just do a little toasty.
Of course you're here for divorce and cheating.
Stop.
I know he's
Okay, I'm going to do another one.
Read number
Ex-
3.
num-
This is 1 and then 2. It's the same thing.
Okay, X said this one. She's from Cheeky Zebra. X said he sent me some flowers with a card that says, "Oh, she told me this. Roses are red, violets are silly. Grease up your flaps, because here comes my Willie." Oh God.
Is that a card of yours?
No, but it's going to be.
You need to put that
No,
as
it
a
will be,
card.
and I'm going to take full credit. So don't message me for copyright. Oh, and then she said the flowers never arrived. So what she got was that.
This is like the next one. This girl said that she got a teddy that came with a bottle of perfume, and she wasn't given the perfume.
Oh, so she got the free teddy and not the
She's got the
perfume.
teddy.
That's outrageous.
It's like when you go to the perfume shop and get a free wash bag with the perfume. You just get given the free wash bag and not the perfume.
That's not funny. Next.
I thought it was funny.
I'm just being rude because I'm
That's
in a really
really
bad
rude.
mood today. I'm so sorry. It's just 'cause I'm heartbroken and it's Valentine's Day and I'm alone.
Somebody said this isn't Valentine's Day related, but my mother-in-law got me some bin bags for Xmas once.
That's really practical.
The rest are quite shit, to be fair.
Okay.
Oh, somebody got Ferrero Rochers, but they're allergic to nuts.
That's a murder attempt. That's manslaughter.
But their excuse was he wanted to get me some fancy. He wanted to get me the fanciest chocolates.
He wanted to kill her.
I think
That's manslaughter.
no, depending on like the budget. Okay, Ferrero Rochers
No,
isn't
she
the
was
fanciest
allergic to
chocolate.
nuts.
Yeah, but he just wanted to get her the fanciest chocolates.
No, he wanted to kill her. Okay, I think that's enough of that. I think that, have we got anything else to discuss on our Valentine's Day special? Producer Caitlin, have we got anything that we need to discuss, or are we about there? Okay, I think we should like end with something positive because I think I've just been such a negative influence.
No, you haven't. But I just really think you're going through it today. Is it still rolling? Oh.
You can talk, it's okay. We can keep it in.
No, it's fine. If you want to end with something positive, then why don't you tell people if they're going through a bad time in their relationship, try and redeem yourself and give some good advice what you think they should do to make it better.
I literally can't help these people.
I would say, guys, talk it out.
That's your big
Don't be a
special.
Caitlin.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
my
don't
relationship
be a
advice
Caitlin.
is don't be a Sasha, don't be a Caitlin.
And don't be a Megan.
Don't
But we
cheat.
won't go into Megan's.
You stop exposing people on the podcast.
Right, Sash.
Yes.
Because you're like kind of going through things and you've had like a bit of a mental breakdown episode during this take, why don't you try and redeem yourself and give our listeners
Okay.
a bit of advice if they're going through a rough patch?
I don't think that I can help anyone personally go through a rough patch right now. But what has helped me? Well, obviously it's not helping because I'm being miserable. So why don't you give a nice little uplifting Valentine's Day speech? Like whether you're single, whether you're with someone.
Yeah, I think firstly, I hate when I always do firstly.
Why don't you just give me advice? Why don't you be like, look, I'm
You
single on
don't need,
Valentine's
yeah,
No, but-
regardless being it
every- yeah.
Valentine's Day or whatever day, always put yourself first.
Love that.
No, literally.
And then also just remember that you're a snack.
You don't need somebody to love you to make you feel good about yourself. That's what I can give you. I think you need that.
Thanks.
And don't be a Caitlin.
Yeah, I think that's the best advice. Just don't be a Caitlin.
Yeah, sorry, Caitlin. I'm cutting your pay as well as telling you your situation is your fault.
This is too much. Right. I would just like to apologise to everyone who's made it this far into this episode. It's been an absolute fucking shambles. However, we would just like to do it's time for Bad Friend of the
Week. I need to do a jingle for this on my keyboard.
We should try and do one now. Ready? I'll make a little.
No, I didn't have my keyboard.
No, but we can sing one. Let's do it again. Ready? Bad Friend of the Week. That was good.
Yeah, go on. Who's
Okay.
the bad friend of the week? Okay, this is a good one.
I don't know
Okay,
if it is.
I've got a bad friend of the week.
Go on then.
It's James from Carlisle. And he's a bad friend because he said that he's in a relationship with this guy and he's not spending enough time with him and his family, which is stopping him doing things with his family.
Hang on, you've explained this awfully. So James,
So James is in a relationship with this guy
yes.
and he's always cancelling his plans because his partner doesn't want to do things with him.
Oh, so James's partner doesn't want to do stuff with James's family.
Yeah, and him.
Right. Oh, and him. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're going through things.
Continue.
Apparently, according to the Instagram Bible I got from James, he's going through things. And He suddenly just started doing shit that he wants to do now without his partner.
Should we be celebrating? Do you know what's going on? Oh, okay, so like basically he's not letting the fact that his partner doesn't want to do some stuff stopping him from doing the stuff he wants to do.
Yeah.
Shout out to James.
Did I explain that wrong?
I think you did great. Bad friend of the week.
James, here's a Lucasade for you.
No, it's just that's the end.
It's the end, but we have to do an outro.
Yeah, I'm going to say. Okay, thanks, bye.
That's the outro.
Yeah. Goodbye.